Don't vote for me. I don't want that vote. I don't want a xenophobic vote. I love my African people. The same way I love my mother and my grandmother. I'm in love with Africans. Africans are hated everywhere. You go to America, the black skin is a source of hatred. You go to UK, a black skin is a source of hatred. You asking me to join in the hatred of black people. I know what the hatred of my skin did during apartheid. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be asked that I should stand at the border, at the fence between Limpopo and Zimbabwe and block a mother who's carrying a child, only crossing to get a medication in Musina and going back to Zimbabwe because there is a problem in Zimbabwe. I refuse to join that chorus. And if that will not make me the president of this country, I'm happy that let me die with my conscience being clear than being a president who has emerged through selling out his own soul. Nobody asked me to feel like this. I feel very strongly about black people. I feel very strong about African continent. And I would rather not be a president because I know for a fact that this is an establishment that is spreading this anti-blackness that we experience everywhere else. It's not true. These jobs in the restaurants, these Lesotho women who are working in our houses, our sisters don't want to work there. They've gone to schools. They want quality jobs. Not that they look down on these jobs. They are saying, I cannot, with a diploma, with N6, with qualifications, go and be a domestic worker. We want more. Who wants to go and work and be paid with wine in the Cape Farms? Who wants to do that of South Africans? Let me and you take trucks and buses now and go and fetch those foreigners who are working there during harvesting season in the Cape wines. Let's go and take them and let's see what's going to happen to those Cape wines. All of those grapes are going to get rotten because our people will never agree to work in exchange for wine. Never will I. Nothing will persuade me. Not the results of the elections, not a gun on my head, not any form of intimidation will persuade me to hate on black people. I will never hate on Africans, not even for votes. Do not vote for me if you don't love Africans and you want me to hate them. I won't do that.
Good morning, good day, everyone. Hope everyone is doing great. It's still in the morning. Today there is a protest, march and march, protest against foreigners. I just want to share my thoughts about it. It's either you like it or not. This thing of march and march, I think that it has been fueled by people who hate Africans. There are people who hate Africans, and then this march and march, it has a lot of mistake that they are making because the people who are in front of march and march, they see themselves and they cannot see other people. Because one of the things that happened is that there is a video, in fact it's a picture of a guy from Guyana who was beaten in this protest, and then people, they were thinking that he was a foreigner. There's a big march and march against Nigerians. We understand that Nigerians, they do a lot of things which are bad, but it does not give us a right to try to expel them. Let us let the law take its course. Do you see? So this thing of march and march, for me, I think has been fueled by the people who want to divide us, by the people who do not want us, who do not want to see us together. This march and march, I am very, very against it because I don't see it's how it's going to profit South Africans. Because at the end of the day, we really, really need other people from outside from South Africa. Some people are blaming they say that they can't work. Who is responsible for providing work? It's government. So we don't have to fight foreigners. We have to fight government to provide jobs. Do you know that America on itself, how America is about the it's about 39 or 30 something trillion GDP. Do you know that the economy of America was built by migrants? Do you know that? But some people, they are, and then it's still America, like even the farming industry in America is at the back of the migrant, at the back of Mexican. So this thing of that we are going to march against foreigners, we are going to march against people of Africa, it does not profit us. It shows that how much we hate Africans. We think that we are better than them. Some of them, they decided to flee the country because of maybe the persecutions in the countries and so on and so on. I'm not for that, but this thing that we are doing, we are trying to remove people from South Africa. Do you mean that South Africa will be the land that has no visitors, has no people outside? So that means in this country there will be a darkness. You see, guys, this thing of March and March, I think it's a propaganda. It is anti-African movement. It's an anti-African movement. This thing of March and March, it does not present the spirit of Ubuntu. It does not present the core values of South Africans, but it has been fueled and funded, I believe. Maybe it is funded, I don't know. But this thing of that we are going to go and march, it does not work for us. It's not working. I think it's a biggest propaganda that I've ever had. We can't say that we have no jobs because of immigrants. I think there are still many jobs for South Africans, but the government of South Africa does not have a capability or does not want to create jobs for South Africans. So it is not the fault of foreigners. The problem is with government. Why we don't march against government? I'm not instigating that we should go against our government, but I'm just throwing it. This thing of march, guys, we have to look it or with a double lenses, so that we can see, is this thing genuine or is it fake? Because I don't see, after we have marched and remove all the people, can we go and occupy those places that those people were in? Can we go to do that those people were doing? Many people from Zimbabwe who they are selling tomatoes on the street, and I just think about removing someone on the street because he's selling tomatoes. When those people are moving there, are you going to go and occupy that place? We are not. So let us not push something that you do not have a solution. Because some of the migrants, they are skilled workers, self-skilled workers. One of the things they do. You see? So this thing of march and march, I myself am against it. You can say whatever you want to say. You can say whatever that you want to say. But it is anti-African. Don't you see, this is a device that is meant to divide Africans. We know that sometimes Nigerians are bad, right? But instead of addressing the core issue, we go after all migrants. We go against women, against people who are in this country because of their suffering. And then if we remove those people, we remove the plate in their table. I know that there are immigrants that are doing very, very bad things in South Africa, but it does not permit us to go and do that, to go and remove them. Even the people have fueled this thing of a Nigerian guy who was coronated as a king. But we have to look at that thing. I think there's a hype there. Kulando. This guy, he's a king. You know that thing, it was done in closed door, but we just saw the video. If there was no video of that thing, it was done just in closed door, we will not have known about it. And then it was not going to make any impact for us. Even if they were going to crown him King of Kings, it was not going to make any impact. Because that thing, it was a closed session for Nigerians only. But the mistake that they do, they broadcasted that thing. And then I believe that Nigerians, they have been doing this kind of thing for a very long time. But this one, they just decided to broadcast it. So guys, this thing of marching against Africans, for me, it does not sit well with my consciousness. It does not sit well. And then there are a lot of mistakes that these people are doing. And then some people, they see an opportunity to commit a crime in this thing, because you are seeing shops being plundered. You can say whatever that you want to say. You can insult me, but suka, ambulala. This thing is not working. Sure, guys. I hope that you like the video and you subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.